Area of squares. A square is a rectangle with all sides congruent. Since the length and width are congruent, you can write the formula for the area of a square using an exponent. Now, I'm going to show you, and you need to do this on your paper as well. We can do these little tick marks on each side, and that shows us that every single side of the square is congruent to every other side of the square. So the formula we use to find the area of a square is area equals side times side, or area equals s squared, because remember that exponent, the little 2 floating up above, means s times s. Write an equation to determine the area of each square. Just like when we did the area of rectangles, our first step is to write the formula. Always and forever, first step is to write the formula. And the formula to find the area of a square is area equals side squared, because we're doing side times side. Now for this square, we have 3/4 of a meter is the length of each side of the square. So now we can rewrite the formula and replace the s with 3/4. So we're doing 3/4 squared. And we multiply. Now remember, squared means we're just doing something times itself. So I'm going to do 3/4 times 3/4. And as I look at the diagonal pairs, I see I cannot cross simplify. So I'm just going to multiply straight across. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator, and I get 9/16. So the area of the square is 9/16 meters squared. Now this one, again, I'm going to get you started and then I'm going to ask you to finish on your own. So let's look at this square. I see that each side is 1.3 feet long, and we need to find the area of this square. So our first step, always and forever, is to write the formula first. Our formula to find the area of a square is area equals side squared. And we can replace the s with the length of the sides of the square, which in this case is 1.3. So we have a equals 1.3 squared. So that means you need to come over here and you need to do 1.3 times 1.3 and figure out what that is. Go ahead and pause the video to solve, and once you are confident in your answer, press play to check. The area of this square is 1.69 feet squared. Now this problem I'm going to ask you to do completely on your own. So remember, again, your first step is always and forever to write the formula first, then plug in the numbers, and then multiply to solve. When you're finished with this problem, remember that you have this section down at the bottom of your notes for questions of confusion or a problem for your group to solve. Remember that a question of confusion is a specific question saying what you need help with. That way your group can talk about it and you can ask me in class. And then if you don't have any questions of confusion, you need to come up with a problem for your group to solve in class.